Hi, well done. You've got to the end of the first week, and I've been really pleased to see how many you've got there, and particularly how much comment there's been in the discussions on each step. Thanks very much to the people from the Erlang Ecosystem Foundation, Brujo in particular, who've helped with discussions there. I think they've added a whole lot of value in framing some of the discussion around how Erlang works in practice. There's been a nice discussion of why Erlangers don't use import statements, the standard way that Erlangers write multiple word names, that's using underscore to separate the particular words rather than using camel case, which I'm afraid I tend to do. And also discussion of the different ways that you might install Erlang. What I try to do in the course is to give you the most straightforward ways, using REPL so you don't even have to install it at all, or just installing a single version. But if you look in the discussion on the installation and use pages, you'll find stuff about how you can have multiple versions of Erlang, which if you're doing things in production is going to be really helpful. And Brujo also added some stuff about things like operator precedence. The sort of stuff we learnt when we were at school. If you say 2 plus 11 times 3, the multiplication is stickier. It has precedence over the addition, so that will be 2 plus 33, which would be 35, rather than 2 plus 11 is 13 times 3 is 39. So multiplication binds more tightly than addition, and similar things happen with the Boolean operations. So great to see all that going on. And I look forward to joining you in week 2. I think the other thing I wanted to say was we've got room for discussion in the individual sections. If you're interested in talking about this on Twitter, there's a hashtag #FL Erlang Funk. I'll stick it on the final slide in this video. So it's capital FL and then all small letters Erlang Funk. And that's a hashtag for discussion about what's going on in the course. If you want to do that in Twitter, that's a place to follow. So we'll get engaged next week with doing some more complicated definitions. We'll in particular start looking at recursion. But for the meantime, well done, and I'd encourage you to keep sharing your thoughts, keep sharing your ideas, because that's what makes the course really work. FutureLearn has an approach called social learning. They want to encourage learners to talk to each other, because that's how we learn an awful lot, by explaining things to each other, by asking questions. We can get a much better picture of what we understand and help others to understand it. So thanks very much, and I look forward to seeing you in week 2.